Wednesday the 28th, upper body, 2 parts, 5, 6, or 7 rounds, that's your choice. Shoulder tap with renegade row. The renegade row has no weight. Tricep kickbacks, single, single, double high pull, palm out tricep kickbacks. Part 2 is side planks to a timer. You're going to do both sides twice. So that equals 4 rounds per Tabata, 20 to 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest. So shoulder tap with renegade row. So we just did our renegade rows when I was talking about not being able to actually lean on your weight and having to put your hands on the side of your weight and pulling up. So this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna do shoulder tap, which is tap, tap, then no weight row, pull up your hand, 1, tap, tap, pull, pull, 2, tap, tap, pull, pull, 3, okay? You can also do that kneeling. Tap, tap, pull, pull, tap, tap, pull, pull. That's another one where if you're doing it correctly and you're holding that high plank where your spine is nice and neutral and you're trying to engage your core, you are really gonna feel it. I was very surprised. I saw somebody do this online. Actually, no, they did something a little bit different, but so I changed it and I was like, I don't know how it's gonna be. And then I did it and I was very, very surprised how much I actually felt it in my abs. I feel like sometimes we do ab exercises and you don't really feel it, or you're involving another body part and you feel it in that other body part more than you feel it in your abs. This one, I will say, I really did feel it in like the middle of my abs. I really did. So hopefully you do too. Tricep kickbacks. Kick back, kick back, kick back. Single, single, double high pull. Single, single, double, single, single, double, and palm out tricep kickbacks. So we just did this kind. Now I'm gonna be here, or you can do it this way. So it depends on it kind of depends on the weight that you're using. But if you go almost like you're gonna do a bicep curl and then kick back that way, so your palms are facing kind of up, like outward this way, or you can flip it and your palm is facing that way. So it depends. This way is feels harder on my muscles, so I wouldn't want to use too big of a weight. This way feels easier, so we just don't want to do a regular one, okay? That's really what I'm getting at. And side plank. So side plank can be done regular. Well, it could be done high side, elbow side, or assisted. So high side would look like this. You can stack your feet, but you're up high. Elbow side is like this, stacked feet. Assisted side either could be kneeling, or it could be leg in front, press up, okay? All right. Shoulder tap with renegade row. So I did talk about this fairly a lot, but you can do a high plank or you can do it kneeling. I'm just gonna show you kneeling. So your shoulder tap is just tap opposite shoulder. So this is your shoulder tap. Now your no weight renegade row is just pull, pull. So flat hand pulled up to your waist. Pull, pull. So you're gonna go tap, tap, pull, pull. 1, tap, tap, pull, pull. 2, tap, tap, pull, pull. 3, okay? Seemingly simple, but again, I felt like it really worked my abs, so I really like that one. Tricep kickback. So you're gonna get in that bent over position. Your arms are gonna come to your side, tucked, and you're gonna press back, return, kick back, return, kick back, return. So what you are working here is your tricep, which is the back of your arm, okay? So you'll see it when I hit that spot. See that indent? That's your tricep on the back of your arm. So that is what you are hitting, okay? So Don't worry too much about how far your arm is going or how extended it is. If you'll feel it when you feel it, okay? So as long as you can feel it, then it's fine. Single, single, double. So we talked about high pulls last week. This time we're just breaking it down. So we're doing one pull at a time and then our full high pull. So single, single, double, one. Single, single, double, two. Okay, very simple. And our palm out tricep kickback. So what I was trying to say was, depending on what weight you're using, if you have your arm like this and you kick back that way, it's a little bit, I feel like it pulls more a little bit on the front, on my bicep as well as my tricep. This way, I feel like even though I'm actually looking like I'm doing more of a bicep curl, I feel it more in the tricep. So it's up to you whichever way is more comfortable, because sometimes when we change positioning or we change our feeding or whatever it is, doing a modification of another exercise, sometimes it can be uncomfortable. So do whatever is comfortable. So you're gonna get in your bent over position. If you have your arms like this, your hands facing outward, you're gonna have them tucked and you're just gonna press backward. Back, back, back. If you do it the other way. Okay, so again, it's gonna kind of hit two different spots, but you're gonna do whichever one feels comfortable to you. And second part is our side plank. So let me just break down the modifications a little bit further. If you're gonna do your typical side plank, it's gonna be high, which means that you're up on your arm, high plank, and you're going to stack your feet. Your hand can be here or it can be up here. This is your basic side plank, okay? Now, you can also do elbow side plank, which is the same exact thing except you're on your elbow. Now, to go further, you can do a kneeling side plank. So obviously this is gonna cut your body weight in half, which is gonna be easier. Or you can do like assisted full-ish. So what that looks like, this is kind of confusing, so I hope I explain it well enough. Your legs are stacked out to the side, okay? Take your top leg and bend it and put your foot down kind of right above your knee or mid-thigh, okay? So my toes pointing that way forward, and my heel is basically against like my lower thigh above my knee. Now, what this is here for is to act as a third point. So normally you have 2 points to your high plank, your hands and your feet, right? So when you take your foot and you cross it in the middle, now you're adding a third point. So that means more stable, okay? So 2 points normal, 3 points extra stability. So with that third point, which is your foot, you are going to push off on that foot, okay? So now I have this touching the ground, and my other foot touching the ground. And I'm actually using my leg to help get my body off the ground. So I'm pushing through my leg and my arm to get my side off of the ground, okay? So it seems a little bit confusing, and whenever I saw somebody do it for the first time, I did not understand at all what was going on. Now I get it. I hope I explained it to you properly. But basically, you are using that leg to help push your body off the floor. And again, it's giving you 3 points of contact with the floor, which is more stability than only 2 points of contact to the floor, okay? So it's almost like you're taking the length of your body and you're putting a post in the middle to help you, okay? That's kind of what that foot is doing there. So I hope that makes sense. That's your Wednesday.